It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Striding into the box, Whit Merrifield. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Cold strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Chop toward the second baseman. Candyman is up with it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they get to him for settling in now. Big Daddy Candyman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Batting second, left fielder, Big Dog Boomer.
In now, Big Dog Boomer. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Batting third, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. Sent on the ground out to second.
Merrifield brings it in.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Hero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded. He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Runners on the move for second. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard back up the middle. Duffy is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. So striding forward now, Adeiny Echeverria set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Orlando is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
And this is taken in for the second out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy.
Matt Duffy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Orlando is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Sliders in for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Batting 8. Center fielder number
So next to the plate for the Royals, Paulo Orlando. Swinging a ground ball to third. Echeverria's there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
batting 9. Shortstop.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He has an even 10 hits in 19 tries. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
A little bouncer. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. KC down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Here's C.J. Cron now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, C.J. Cron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing by Cron, and it's hammered out to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, when you grew the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Standing in now, Big Daddy Candyman. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Runners off for second. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And there he goes towards second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leap, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the Parker.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the runner's coming home. Looped out toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it, soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Runner goes for second. 3 runs already home here. Runner going a second time. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he will be nailed at third. Ready for another chance. Whit Merrifield will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the corner and slicing foul.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Throw down to second. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Candyman is there. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Merrifield leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. Prone has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. In is Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. The Royals come up with a digging in to try it again. Danny Echeverria. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Turned on down the line. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Ready now, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Orlando's under it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's C.J. Cron now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swing and a liner. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Runner breaks for third. Heading out towards shallow right. Bonifacio's on his horse, but he won't get there. It falls in. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Rays will settle for just the 1. We played. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duffy calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, first baseman.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder.
Riding in once again, Paulo Orlando. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Grounded to third. Echeverria has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in and looking for more. Big Daddy Candyman. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Runners on the move for second. Smoke toward third. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Candyman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays held in check here. They lead it 6-2. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jorge Bonifacio is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas City, number 32.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Ramos. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Here's Echeverria now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ramos leads off first with 1 away. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in once again, Ryan Schimpf. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Line drive to center field. Orlando is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Jorge Soler. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Chesler Cuthbert. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. 1 strike now from Archer. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Ready once again, Matt Duffy will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Cuthbert has it. And that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Big Daddy Handyman, no career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Orlando going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. And that brings in Hunter.
Hitting out for the Royals, first baseman number 17. Hunter Joseph.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Duffy ranges to his right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready for another chance? Alcides Escobar. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Big Dog Boomer.
Left fielder, Big Dog Boomer.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Popped him up. Perez over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bonifacio on the move. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4. With Merrifield next to hit. First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Bonifacio. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Wow, that's 4 straight.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
6-2, the final total today. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments. Standing in, Marcus Semien. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Now another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Now at the plate, Matt Joyce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Jed Lowry now head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 4. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Popped him up. Boomer over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Candyman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And now the A's will have to deal with a threat to run from the get-go.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Stepping in now, Big Dog Boomer.
Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Comes set and the 0-1. Runners off for second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
On the move again from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Up next for the Rays, Big Daddy Candyman. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First offering on its way. This is skied into short left center. Joyce comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Big Dog Boomer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, runner's on his way to third.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
Here's the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. This is what every pitcher likes to have Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Matt Chapman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball.
Batting eighth, with catcher number 13.
Next up for the A's, Bruce Maxwell. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Strike one to start the at-bat. Piscotty stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gomez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Kiermaier.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another one sent foul. No one out with a runner at second. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Behind 0-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Malik Smith the next to hit. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Skied down the left field line. On the move is Joyce. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look. Striding in for Oakland.